Good evening. Good evening. Can you hear me? No, nobody can hear me. Everyone is solemn. Good evening. My name is Timothy John-Baptiste. Firstly, I'd like to thank Pan-African Peace Emporium for inviting me on this special occasion today, the 6th event. I would just like to start off by saying, well, peace be on you all as well. I started off on a table many years ago, and I had a vision or a dream, and I thought, wouldn't it be great for me to be on the podium at the front and be able to share my message? And I'm blessed today through Tommy and the Pan-African Peace Federation Symposium to enable me to actually discuss and talk about what I do. I would really like to change the world. I embarked on a vision of peace many years ago. And I challenged myself. And first off, what I do with challenging myself, I've now used that initiative, that response, to challenge the young people that I work with in schools and in community groups. Now, most people recognize the raising of two fingers as a symbol for peace, and it means other things, but many recognize it as a symbol of peace. What I simply do is I ask two questions. There are 8 billion of us people in the world, 8 billion of us that make up the world. When I ask the question, would you like the world to be peaceful, the first question, many of us answer with what? Yes, we would do, right? Some will answer no, but many of us will respond with yes, I would like the world to be peaceful. But when I ask the second question, if you look at every person in this room here, if I ask you as an individual the second question, are you at peace in your world? When I ask that second question, many people think and they ponder for a while. I then break it down into 4 levels of my approach called Time for World Peace. And if you think about it, if I was to count simply 1, 2, 3, 4, I would like 4 seconds from everyone's time. And what I do with the initiative, I ask 4 questions. The first being, are you at peace with yourself? Your state of mind, your well-being, and who you are. Then we're going to branch out a little bit from one person in the world, and I'm not going to ask you, as an individual, are you at peace with your family? And your family, your husbands, your wives, your sons, your daughters, your brothers, your sisters, are you at peace with your family? And let's branch out a little bit more. Where you live, are you at peace with your neighbors? Third question. And then we're going to branch out a little bit more again. Where you live, when you go out into your community, then 4th level, are you at peace with those in your community? So the first one, are you at peace with yourself? Second, are you at peace with your family? Third, are you at peace with your neighbors? And 4th, are you at peace with your community? When I use this approach with my young people, they say no to many of those questions. But my challenge to each and every one of us here, and we're here today for the Pan-African Peace Symposium, but are we truly at peace in our own worlds, our own individual worlds? Are we at peace in our worlds? So what I do with this initiative, as I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, I challenge myself at 4 o'clock each day, my phone alarms, and I ask myself the question, who could I make peace with? And what I did was I wrote down some names of people that I wasn't at peace with, and I took it on myself to reach out to an uncle I wasn't speaking with, of friends of mine that I had fallen out with and no longer speaking with, people in my neighborhood that I'd fallen out and wasn't speaking with, family members, some cousins, some others that I wasn't speaking with, people at my workplace that I wasn't speaking with. And I'm talking 14, 15 years ago when I embarked on this journey of Time for World Peace. And I took it on myself to reach out and to make peace with those in my world. I have used that approach of my young people in schools and asked them to do the same. And my young people now recognize 4 o'clock as peacetime, and they come to school the following day and they'll say to me, sir, I went home and I made peace with my mum that I wasn't talking with. I was separated from my father. I wasn't at peace with my father. Boys are at school who are being verbally abusive to people from other races. One particular young lady always abusing a group of students from Romania. And I asked her simply, would you like the world to be peaceful? Yes, sir. And I said to you, your actions don't show me that you'd like a world to be peaceful, because every day at playtime, lunchtime, I see you abusing the Romanian students. When I said to her, based on her actions, the world could never be at peace, the following day I saw her with a young man that she was abusing, taking a mickey out of, with her arm around him, said, sir, me and this young man are now at peace with each other based on what you told me. So my challenge to everyone here and everywhere I go, I extend this message. If you would like the world to be at peace, you need to truly start with making peace with each and every person in your world. And I'll leave it there. 4 o'clock, I raise 4 fingers as a symbol for peace. 4 o'clock is peacetime, and the 4th day of the month is time for World Peace Day. And I simply just want to connect every single human being on this planet, in this globe, who can just stop and think for a few seconds and think, who could you make peace with in your world? Thank you very much.